Well, good morning. This is Dave Johnston with Day Trade the Markets. We're looking at the December crude contract utilizing the Day Trade the Market software. So we've just been filled long here at 44.97. Two contracts trying to get filled on another two at 44.91. The market has had a gap open higher. It's bullish indication. The market has tried to sell off. It opened here and had a red bar, which is our second strongest level of aggression on the sell side. You can see we got another one here. We've taken out the high of it, decided to get long. And it's moving up nicely. Maybe we'll get filled on the pullback, maybe not. Market is certainly showing some strength. So blue bar here is our strongest aggressive buying, and you can see it had no retreat on that, just follow through higher. Another series of buying aggression here. This is our lightest aggression, but still regression or still aggression with those green bars. So, and then of course this other selling here that has had its high taken out. We've got long. So I think this market could have a good move here today. I am going to go ahead and put in order to sell one up here at I think I'll put it at 27. I'm going to check that in a moment, but okay, we just got another nice aggression bar in here. That's blue, which is our strongest aggression, as this one was. It's likely to pull back some before moving higher. Probably could well be down to our entry position towards the low of this blue, but I think it's got some good room to move to the upside. I'm going to go ahead and put in a sell stop. Should have come back down and fill us. I'm going to put a sell stop in down in here for 4 contracts, because obviously if it comes down to here, we'll be filled on our other 2, so we'll be a total of long 4. But right now we're just long 2, and we've got the first objective up in here at 27. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a marker for that. I'll just create a line here like this and thicken it up so we can see it. Then I'll go ahead and put one in here at our stop. Put one in here at our objective. And I'll put another one in here where we're trying to get that other fill. Actually, maybe I should put 2 in there. I'll put 1 in for our attempt at buying another 2 and our current long position right here. So anyway, that's the lay of the land right now. And I'll go ahead and pause the recording and pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, just resuming the recording. We just got filled a moment ago on a dip down to, and this is the gold contract, down to 1224.70. I have another order down in here, 1222.70, but obviously it hasn't dipped that low, at least at this point. So, but this gold market is showing some strength. It showed some good strength yesterday, and I'm going to go ahead. It's already moving up nicely, so I'm going to go ahead and put an order to sell one of these 2 contracts up in this area in here, a little bit below where we had the high yesterday. The high yesterday was up here at 1228.40, so I've got the sell limit in here for one of these 2 contracts at 1227.70. I'm also going to put in a protective sell stop. Let me get the arrow here, 1 tick below this last dip. See, this last dip came in right here, and the low of that bar, when it dipped down and filled us, the low of that's at 24. So I'm going to put a sell stop in for 2, just a tick below that 24.39. So that's a sell stop right there at 1223.90. Let's go back to our crude trade, see how we're doing on that. Okay, it did have that dip down. You can see it dipped right down to the low of that blue. I was saying it could very well do that before continuing higher. So it's moving in the right direction. And I think what I'm going to do now, if we can make a new high here, what is the current high? It's at 07. Yeah, we just hit 07 again just a moment ago. So if we do make a new high here, did we make? Yeah, we just made a new high. So I'm I'm going to cancel this other buy. I'm going to raise this stop up to just below here. Now I need to change that to just 2 contracts. So let's do that. And the low of that dip right here is at 44.94. So I'm going to just tuck it right underneath there, 44.93. There we go. And I can move this to here because that's our stop. We've got our entry and our first target up here. So I can move this one out of the way because we've canceled that other buy limit order. Okay, so everything is set up there. We're now just risking 4 ticks on these 2 contracts in the crude. And we can just bounce back to the gold for a moment. Hasn't gone up and made our new high. We do have our stop in here at 8 ticks. We're long from 1224.70. We have our stop in at 1223.90. So everything is set up. We're good to go. And I'll just go ahead and pause the recording and pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, just restarted the recording. We are getting some follow through higher. Have made new highs here. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the stop to break even at this time. So there we go on that. And I can remove this here. So just wanted to bring you up to date on that. Let's take a quick look and see how the gold trade is doing. Well, it's just kind of stagnating up here. I really do think it's still going to move higher. I think what I will do on this one as well is I'm going to move and see the market has moved from 24.70. It's reached as high as 26.90. So I'm going to move the sell stop on this one to break even as well. Okay, so and for the time being, I don't see any reason in having this. I'll cancel that. Did I put my markers in here on this one? I don't think I did. So let me just do that so we know exactly where we're at with this. So I want to go ahead and put a couple of these in, at least for now. We've got that objective in here, so we know where that is, and we want to put our entry down here, which is also our stop. So it looks to be moving up, getting closer to hitting it. Now just quickly go back to the crude, see how we're doing there. Okay, that's continuing to move up. That's nice. So yeah, getting closer now. You can see we just had a green bar right here. Now this is our first level or weakest of the 3 aggression bars that we have, but I will go ahead and I'm going to adjust the stop to just below that. You can see that the low on that bar is 45.05, so I'm going to raise the stop to 45.02. There we go. So okay, so we've what's that? We've locked in 5 ticks, but it is getting closer to our objective. It's reached up here to 23, and our first objective here is at 27. So that's continuing to look good. Okay, so we've done our adjustment, our second adjustment here on this guy. So let me just take one of these and put that marker right in there. That's where our stop is right now. Take one final look at the gold here, and ooh, it just, what did it hit? It 27.5, and our sell limit's at 27.50. Okay, well, once again we've got a green bar here, and the low of that green bar is 26.20. I think I'll raise the stop. Not just below the green on this one, but we had a little dip in here to this bar. So what is the low on this bar? It is 1225.80. So I'm going to raise the stop up at 1225.50. Sell stop at 1225.50. There we go. Okay, so we've locked in. What's that? From 24 to it's $1. So it's 8 ticks we've locked in, or 80 cents we've locked in. Let's take a pop back over here to our sorry, we're looking at the gold there. Let's take a look over here at our crude. Okay, it has rallied up. We've been filled here. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust this stop down to just 1 contract, and I'm just going to give this bar a minute because we're likely to get another paint bar in here. In other words, another level of aggression. So I'm probably going to want to raise this stop here. So let me just see where the low on this bar right here is at 45.16. I'm going to raise this stop to 45.12. Yeah, that's good. So I'll put this marker in here now. That's where our stop is. So from 97 to 12, that's what, 15 ticks. So we've locked in 15 ticks here. I've already made 30 ticks on the other contract. Let's get one more last look at the gold. Okay, the gold has had a nice move, so we did get filled on this objective here. That was our first objective right here at $3, so up $3 on the first of the two contracts here. And you can see that this has brought in some pretty aggressive buying. We've got a light green and then a dark green. And so I'm going to take a note here. What is the low of this dark green? And that's at 1226.60, so I'll put my stop at 1226.30. 1226.30. And I also, of course, need to adjust it down to just one contract because we've already been filled. And I'll just take one of our markers here, copy that, and put that at our level right in there. So we have from 24.70 to 26.30 is a couple of dollars, or it's $1.50, $1.60. So we've locked in roughly half of what we made on the first contract. So everything seems to be in place. We've got all our stops in place in both of these trades. So go ahead and pause the recording and pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, resuming the recording. It looks like we're in jeopardy here, getting stopped. So just want to, okay, there, we just got stopped on that, and that was at 1226.30. So, or 20, I should say. What was the low on this green again? It was, yeah, 30. Okay, 1226.30. So 16 ticks on that and 30 ticks on the other. So that's 46 ticks that we made on this gold trade. Of course, that's $10 a tick. Let's go over. That was, so we just had the two contracts there. We just got the two contracts on this one as well. This is the crude here. So we did reach our first objective here, and that was 30 ticks on that, along from 97, and we got out at 45.27, I believe it was. Yeah, so we've got our stop in here at 45.12. I think I'll just leave it there for now, and yeah, I think we're looking good on that. So I'm just going to pause the recording and I'll pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, just resuming the recording. It looks like we're about to get stopped here, so just wanted to restart the recording. Our stop is at 12. I think it just hit like 13, yeah. So, I mean, I think this market is still good to go on the upside, but should we get stopped here, that's fine. So just wanted to bring you up to date on that, and once again, I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, just starting out the recording again. You can see we just got stopped right here at 12. We were long from down here at 97, so that was a 15 tick. So 30 ticks we got out of our first contract. We only had two contracts on this one, similar to the gold. As a matter of fact, both these trades are almost identical because we had 30 ticks on the first contract, and both of them, the gold and the crude, and both of them one of them we made 15 ticks, and the other one we made 16 ticks. So on the second contract, so very, very similar trades. And of course, so we got basically a total of, I think, so we got 45 ticks on the crude total, and 46 ticks total in the gold. So it's about 90 ticks. So it was a good trade overall. Of course, the ticks are $10 each in both the crude and the gold. And this, of course, is utilizing the day trade the market software. Hope you got something out of this trade as far as maybe some tips or ideas that you can use in your own trading. And of course, if you want to contact us, you can do so at info@daytradethemarkets.com. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time. By the way, the date today, in case I didn't say this earlier, because I want to say it on for every trade, today is Tuesday, November the 15th, 2016. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.